Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, I am so lit up and excited to be here and do this pick a card for you guys today. So if you're new here, hi, my name's Kayla, and I'm just feeling so much energy around this. I got out of a really powerful meditation and just was centered in the energy of like, we've got to do a love reading. And there's 4 piles, so there's a lot of specific and different information that wants to come through. So I would definitely encourage you guys to like take a moment. We'll go through the crystals and stuff in a minute. But yeah, just there's a lot of energy around love right now, and this could mean a bunch of different things, right? And this is, I'm feeling it's all of it. I'm feeling some like relationship stuff, I'm feeling some manifesting stuff, I'm feeling some like self inner work things, and it's all one and the same. So do your best to go into this with an intention of hearing what you most need to hear and receiving what is most important for you right now. And if you're looking for something specific, if you're like, I want to know about my person, like, great, okay, that'll be in here for you, right? And you might pick a pile and it turns into a whole self-love thing, and then it's just a redirect. So it just happens. Just be open-minded, take what resonates for you, and leave the rest for everybody else. Okay, so this is a pick a card reading, which means I'm going to show you guys the signifiers for each pile. I'm going to be using crystals today, and then obviously you can work off of the numbers, like if the number 2 speaks to you or whatever. So I'll invite you to just take a breath, settle into your body, settle into your space, and set the intention for being open to hearing from your highest self and from your guides, from your well and bright ancestors, anyone and everything who is supportive of your highest and best well-being, that is of love and centered in love, is welcome to share to whatever degree is necessary and helpful at this time. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch it, it's for you. Okay, so pile 1, you guys have rose quartz. Big chunk of natural raw rose quartz. And for me, especially because it's a raw piece, it's beginnings, it's unfurlings, it's natural, it's organic, it's vulnerable, it's soft. And rose quartz is the stone of love, of compassion, heart chakra connection, things like that. So that's pile 1. Oh, fuck. I meant to write down my timestamps, but I guess I'll just do it after. Pile 2, and I have seen this spelt a couple of different ways. It's either azeztulite or azatulite. So, whatever you guys think, but azatulite, I think, is the correct way to say it. It might be azeztulite, I don't know. It's a very high frequency stone. This is pile 2. Pile 3 is pink opal. And pink opal is a very playful, sweet, compassionate, inner child, anxiety easing, just like loving, mothery type energy. And pile 4 got smoky quartz. This is a really gorgeous piece too. You can't tell, it looks opaque here, you can kind of see, but this is just a stunning piece. So pile 4 is smoky quartz. And smoky quartz, for this type of reading, what I feel is coming through is this foundational energetic around stability, also around purging and clearing anything that's negative or not supportive. Health, things are health related. Structure, foundation, like a firmness and a clarity. So that's what's coming through for each of the stones. Just like take a minute, see what you feel into. You can watch all of them. You do whatever you want. You know what's best for you, not your mom. All right, I love you guys. Let's go ahead and dive into this, and I'm going to set myself up for success here. I've already pulled a few oracle cards for each pile. So we'll start with 2, and then we'll pull some tarot, and then, yeah, we'll put this over here for now. Yeah, we'll just keep diving in. So rose quartz being at the top. Number 10, Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. I'm just feeling this sense of provision, truly. And you know, Buffalo Spirit is a very strong, clear, spiritual, sturdy, nutritionally dense, just I think a magical animal to have come out in a love reading. The abundant universe will provide. I have full body chills. So whether you're in a relationship and you're looking to start a family, or you're maybe needing more income or more resources, or like housing situation, or maybe you're calling in a partner, or whatever this means for you, there's a very strong it's 1 and 0. It's the beginning and it's the ending. It's everything. It's the culmination. It's 10. It is the end, which is leading to a beginning, right? Yeah. The amazing manifesting power of gratitude and the extraordinary potential available to you when you adopt a mindset of abundance. So, and we'll read the relationship message in here, just because that, oh wait, is it just Oracle and Protection? Yeah, okay, so never mind. So we'll just read, all the decks are different. So we'll read this in a moment. But really what I'm getting for you guys is like, be in that energetic now. Whatever it is that you're calling in or asking for or commanding into your life, be in that energetic now. Allow yourself to soften up enough to get into that feeling. I did it again. I was going to write down the fucking timestamps. Whatever, not meant to happen. Anyway, the ancient people of the Americas saw the buffalo as a symbol of abundance because the herds roamed far and wide and provided so many gifts: the meat, the hide, the bones. The tribes who hunted buffalo used every bit of them, wasting nothing, appreciative of the abundance. So too, do you have many gifts available to you? Buffalo Spirit appears to let you know that you're in a powerful time to manifest your desires, not by force or pushing, but rather by following a natural path that rises up before you. Trusting that there's always plenty to go around, whether it be love, money, inspiration, or support, it's all there for you to claim. So there's a specific type of energetic around like an abundance of love, of trusting there's an abundance of love, because if you're someone who's manifesting or calling in a connection or a partner, you need to trust that the amount of love that you're seeking is out there. Okay? So being in that energetic, being in full, like, I am trusting that that's there. When you're grateful, you immediately align yourself with the truth that the world is rich and teeming with resources. There's always more than enough, and you are always enough. Okay. We're gonna keep diving into this. You also got the archetype card of the mentor, which is the number 6. So 6 could be important to you. 6 is about balance and reciprocity and focus. It's also the card of the lover in the traditional tarot, which is funny because I just opened to the lover page. I gotta backtrack though. There we go. The mentor, the teacher, the sage, the guru. It is said that cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. This can be an overwhelming force. The true teacher, though, is said to be able to hold this flow of wisdom at bay while the student sips from a focused stream. What did I just say about focus? The mentor archetype has a gift for reading the room, for sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student, whether pleasant or painful. The mentor may appear aloof or available, harsh or tender, humorous or rigid. Their gift is to know what serves the soul. Ultimately, the mentor is in service of the greater cosmic good and aids in the elevation of consciousness. Anytime the mentor forgets this humble link and mistakes themselves for the source of enlightenment, the archetype falls into shadow. There's something here about you're learning. You're learning not just through your person or yourself or these things, but there's things coming into your life that you're learning from and exposing yourself more deeply to. So yeah, also a big thing coming through with regards to relationship is like you guys teach each other. So whether that's something you're like calling in and looking for, or if you're already in it, like y'all teach each other. Y'all hold space for each other, and it's not because one is right, and it's not because one knows what's best. It's just because there's a very clear mirror happening. So we got abundance, we have learning, we have deep compassion, we have heart opening. No. Yes. We have the hermit. 9. You got 9, 10, 6, and 9. Pile 1. This relationship is a really powerful container, very supportive mirror space, and it's helping you dive deeper into yourself and gain more understanding about yourself and life. And there's something that feels so like genuine and provocative about it. You have the King of Wands, who in this deck is the companion. So there's something very strong and passionate, and what's the word I'm looking for? There's just it just feels like genuine support, deeper self-knowledge. And like trust, like a deep trust is coming through. I've got like more goosebumps. And there's like a joy, like the flowers in this card up at the top. You know, sunflowers are really symbolic towards the sun, the summertime, like joy, abundance really, and you know, fall time too. And you have the Strength card. Why is the Strength card coming out? 10 of Wands, putting something down. It's like it's actually taken you a while to get to this point of being able to receive something like this. So good fucking job. Because whatever's coming in for you guys, or whatever's already happening for y'all, like this relationship hang on. This relationship is a outcome. There's another word I'm looking for that's. The relationship is a culmination of like your experiences, because you've learned how to let go of a lot of things, and you've also learned a lot of strength from yourself, and like the reward is being able to be in this space of like divine companionship and learning about the self more deeply, and being completely open. Like the sense that I'm getting is like the heart just wants to fucking crack open and expand, and the two hearts, or you know, whatever you're experiencing, just want to pour into each other and feed off of each other. So there's a lot of, yes, learning and experiencing, and like fulfillment, abundance, this overflow of connective abundance is what's coming through. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. You're finally getting the reciprocity you need for just being yourself. It's really powerful, pile 1. It's really powerful. This is like deep soul alignment. This is deep, old soul alignment. Like the left side of my body is lit up. Ancient, earthy, reciprocal, balanced. I mean, the magician is like knowing your power, knowing who you are and what you offer, and knowing the I am portion of the all, right? Like, we're all the fucking same. And each of us is a very unique and specific piece of God. And so, you knowing your capacity and ability to be the creator, to be the individual, to be the I am, you're bringing something to this relationship and this connection that is literally creating symbiosis. I'm fucking shook. That's like so powerful and intense. And I'm gonna do the last oracle card. This is deep, y'all. Hang on, I'm getting there. Just like, hold your pants. Fuck. It's the last one, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's not. Okay, it's not. I was just gonna fucking lose my shit. You got the void. So this might be something that is like in the works for y'all. Or maybe it's a very large transition in an already current relationship. Or it's something that's coming in very soon, but the void can be deeply uncomfortable. It is nothing. An emptiness that penetrates all aspects of self. We may feel blank. What we were once passionate about feels cold to us. We may not be able to see or sense anything about where we are going next. We may enter a void after all that we have known is not what we thought it was. It may feel like disbelief. It may feel like you don't have any faith. It may feel like you don't know what is real and what is not. This is the part we must surrender to. This may also indicate a time where you are questioning everything you believe in, spiritual beliefs, or questioning your significance in the world. When you are in the void, you may have an instinct to fill the empty space. Do not. You worked to create that space. You intended for this space to happen. So let the space do its work for you. Because when you leave the space alone, that's your way of inviting God into the situation. Let there be space. Let there be space. Oh my God, let there be space. Because we can get uncomfortable here, we may miss some of the lessons. We are taught to constantly push forward. The void teaches us to be still and okay with uncertainty. Trying to escape the space ensures we stay here or return sooner than we would like. You may have an instinct to fill the emptiness, but remind yourself that emptiness is a prayer. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough, y'all. That's intense. I feel like I could go on about this forever, but because I do need to leave my house at a certain time, but I felt like this had to happen right now. Y'all, this is, that's powerful. That's beautiful. So just fucking be in it. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We're moving forward. We're chugging along, and guess what I'm going to do? Write down the motherfucking timestamp. Pile 2. And I will come back to the rest of them in a bit. Pile 2, you picked the azatulite or azaztulite. Nope, sorry. Really high vibrational stone. Also, really soft. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Hang on. You got number 58, Stag Spirit. Take the lead. Yeah, okay. Here we go. There's change happening for you guys. Whether or not you have set your intention to lead, you may have found yourself suddenly called to step up to the forefront of your life. Stag Spirit is a reminder that now is a time to heed the call to be sure, strong, and compassionate. Others will look to you, and you have it within you to see through the eyes of the Stag Spirit and walk with confidence as you take on the responsibilities that are yours now and model integrity in all that you do and in all of your relationships. Be willing to see the best in others so that your compassionate heart keeps you on the right path. What I'm already getting from that is this need to, like, when you're a strong, I feel like when you're a strong leader, you're someone who absolutely sees and believes in the absolute best version of someone, no matter how they're showing up. And you are fully accepting of exactly how they're showing up and learn how to work with them from that place, holding the intention and not the expectation. There's a difference. So some of y'all might be dealing with expectations within a relationship. This is a very important message, and it's a very, like, pure and clear message around leadership, around like fatherhood is what's coming through. So if you're a guy watching this, or if you're a woman and needing to relay this message to a male partner, or whatever, take it as it resonates. I'm not here to talk about, you know what I mean. So it's this leadership. It's leading from a place of love. It's leading from a pure state, and it's not about you. It's about the people in your life, right? It's very strong, energetic. You got the ocean. It's father. There's father energy and like and feminine and creative. There's a lot of strong, healed, masculine and feminine energy moving through this reading. So I want you guys to know that if you're watching this, if you're receiving this, you've done a really good job. You've done a really good job at putting yourself in a good place, about taking care of yourself and inviting good people into your life. It's just, that feels really important to say. 133. The ocean, the unconscious, the depths, the incomprehensible. I'm getting so much leadership vibes. I feel like you're being called into a space of needing to be a teacher or a parent. So take that as it lands for you. And this, for some of y'all, might really be like a devotion to service, a love for service and your work that you do. This might not be about a relationship. So seriously, like, just listen to how this lands for you. But like I said, if this is about like a parental thing, like getting ready to have children and that type of stuff, like this is going to be about your relationship and how you're showing up in your relationship. There is a very deep, I want more words. Just vast. Vast is a good word too. This is why I like other languages, because sometimes they give you words that you don't have. It's like when I learned a phrase in my Portuguese class in college. The phrase was "estar com saudades," and it means to long for and to wish for someone's essence to be with you. And I just remember the time that I learned that, you know, the woman who was teaching the class, I like broke down in class. And I said to her afterwards, I said, you gave me a way to say how I'm feeling that I couldn't say before. Because there's something really different about the way that that comes out. Estar com saudades. Very different than like, I'm craving your essence. Like, yeah, it's beautiful. But there's a reverberation to words, right? So language is a really powerful thing. Okay. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature, yet amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. I knew it. I was like, there's a big change happening. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth, a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. You guys are entering into a period of great change in your life. I'm really excited to pull the tarot on this. You guys got strength too. So this is a message. Like, know that you are so capable of this turn, of this change. I'm feeling like you've been working for this for a long time. You've been working really hard on and I'm really drawn to this yellow jasper right now. So same thing, if you're feeling called to work with stones, like the yellow jasper feels important. This is also about community and like friendships and connections. And a lot of solar plexus, a lot of self-study, self-power. Like our power is supportive in what ways to other people, right? But the strength card is coming out and it's like, ooh, and you have the Queen of Cups. Pile 2, you're very observant. You're very observant. You know how to lead people. So this is a reminder for you that whatever position you're finding yourself potentially entering into, or the change that's coming into your life, whether that is becoming a parent or if it's being like a deeper space holder, this is a love message, right? And so, I mean, that type of work is I get it, you know. I get to hold space in so many ways for people, and it's coming from and it is created by love. So, and it's why it's why I'm like, I need to make this YouTube video right now, because I did this meditation around wholeness, so around fully accepting and having like all parts of myself in this body at the same time. So the angry parts, the sad parts, the numb parts, the parts I've stuffed away, the playful parts, like all of them, holding space for all of them at once. And I mean, that's love. And even though sometimes it's kind of hard to do that for ourselves, it's like a whole nother level to be able to do that for other people. So you may be finding yourself in a position, Pile 2, where you are being called to or drawn to do that for other people right now. And you are strong enough. You are aware enough. You have the capacity to hold this for yourself and others, is what I'm getting. What's the frustrating part about this for you? You got 5 of Swords. I'm hearing some of you are saying, like, I'm not ready. Fucking clearly you are, so that story, like, where's that story coming from? Who's saying they're not ready? What part of you is saying that you're not ready? Is it the part that's afraid of failure? Is it the part that, like, didn't have supportive parents and you're about to become a parent and you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to be a good parent if my parents weren't good parents? Like, oh, fuck me. Some of y'all have some childhood trauma to deal with. Pay attention to where those stories are coming from. Ask yourself, when you notice, like, what's the fear and frustration that's coming up, say it out loud to yourself. Just be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Where does that story come from? Who told you don't know what you're doing? It is all what you make of it. All of it. So you are strong enough, you are aware enough, you have capacity. You are so fucking capable, it's ridiculous. You're a divine mirror. You're a divine mirror for other people. You're very pure of heart, and you know how to show up in a way that's just supportive for other people. So whatever position you find yourself in, if it's work related, if it's family related, if this is about you getting even deeper into yourself, however this is landing for you, you know. High Priestess, you know. Jesus. Oh. The Explorer. Yeah, you guys are you're literally meant and made and shaped and molded and here to explore life. Because your experiences and your explorations and your stories and your understanding of things is what's going to help you provide for other people. The Explorer calls you out of your routine and into a rhythm with your deepest self and all that is around you. When people think explore, sometimes they conjure up images of grand traveling expeditions. And while travel can be illuminating and profound, do not fool yourself into thinking that the experiences you need are out of your reach. Explore from exactly where you are. Explore on your own by doing new things and projects. Explore your current environment, even if it's just taking a different route on your way to work. The explorer calls for a shakeup of the typical and the ordinary. Consider reflecting and journaling on the following questions. When you think of the word explore, what do you see in your mind's eye? What qualities are brought out in you when you're exploring? Examples are curiosity, excitement, play, so on and so forth. Pile 2, this is wild. And also I'm clearly fucking calling in a whole new brand of I don't know, what's the word? People who are watching this. You guys are on another fucking level. And so if this is just like a congratulations, you have leveled the fuck up type of message, great. But y'all internally, spiritually have leveled the fuck up. So good job. This is powerful. Pile 2, please comment below how this resonates for you, how this lands for you. Just big holy shit in the absolute best way. We gotta shuffle this one better before we dive in. Okay, pile 3. You guys chose the pink opal. So that's that play vibe. Where do you have to go back to? Here? Okay. You got number 12, Canary Spirit, Sing Your Own Song. There's a lot of childlike energy coming through with this pile, with pile 3. The gem. This feels like the self-love pile. And this could also be, again, take everything I say and apply it to yourself and your situation, because this could also be like you getting into a relationship that feels like playful, that you feel safe to just be yourself in, and you're like finding something really genuine and special and sacred within that, right? The vibe I'm getting that I'm probably going to read off of is like, this is you being more in love with you right now. Where the heck? Page 177. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it, for example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly, deep in the earth amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface where there is no definitive map. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. You're just in an era of like the most expansive self-love, and I love this for you. I love the sing your own song. I love the canary. This feels like a push for you to like do the things that are expressive, do the things you feel drawn to do, sing, dance, create, go up to strangers, have conversations. Like there is an excitement, like a childlike excitement here where you're like, I'm ready to find out who this is and what this is about. It might have been covered for a long time. Maybe you're coming out of a tough era, a tough breakup. I just saw Ace of Cups. There's something new that you're discovering. Look at that. And the Magician is just like, hi. 4 of Pentacles. What are you doing, pile 3? Some of y'all are still deep in process, or some of y'all need to realize that you still need to process more. You have 8 of Cups and you have 4 of Pentacles. So there's some more self-reflection to be done, and I feel like the reason that this started really bright and beautiful, and this is still where you're going, right, is to remind you of what the point is. Because sometimes when we're in that like mourning, grieving, walking away, releasing phase, there's parts of us that are still blocked. There's parts of us that are wanting to open up to this gem, that are wanting to be expressive, and there's little tiny things that are still kind of getting in the way from a past experience, past relationship, whatever it is. And it's nothing to harp on about. It's realizing how powerful you are and how creative you are, because you have the awareness around, hey, I'm still like, this stuff still keeps coming up. How can I let that go? Hey, I'm still like kind of holding myself back a little bit. How can I explore that? Right? So this is you stepping further into your power and knowing that you're like your own savior, excavator, all of the things. We have 2 of Swords. Yeah, pile 3. There's a need for more play. There's a need for more play because, hold up. It's like you feel like you're walking away from support. You're walking away from something like stable and foundational. So this might have been a job or a relationship or something. Or maybe it's just an old part of you. Oh, my neighbors. Maybe it's an old part of you. Whatever this is, pile 3, there's a lot of encouragement around self-expression and play and doing things that feel good for your soul. And you have 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're building a lot of resources within yourself throughout this process. So trust that like you're deep in process. And 10 of Pentacles. You're in the midst of a deep foundational restructuring in order to be more open to love and to play and to like life force energy. Higher perspective. Sorry, that's kind of, there we go. Higher perspective. I think that's a big part of what's going on right now is you're being pushed to see that. Page 36, air. You might be an air sign. Oh. As people who do their intentional and spiritual work, we are less likely to be bogged down by drama or reactiveness that we know doesn't truly matter. But being human means that there are times where we can't help it. Sometimes it's easy to stay in a higher perspective and see all the moving pieces as they truly are, but sometimes life and the people around us are very good at sucking us into a space of limited vision. This card is asking you to see whatever situation you are experiencing resistance This card is asking you to see whatever situation you are experiencing resistance with from a higher perspective. There we go. You got Hawk, Pine, and Apophyllite, which is just, I think it's funny because those are things I'm very, very connected with right now. I'm working, most of y'all know Hawk Tribe, right? Most of y'all know that hawks are a big thing for me. But this is an ally in helping you seeing from above. And it also says very rarely do hawks really fight. Instead, they conserve their energy and find a new area to go hunting. So it's important to remember you have the option of choosing a new behavior and a new environment for yourself. And then pine trees are just literally so old and, wise, the experiences and the height, being able to gain something from everything. And Apophyllite. I was working with Apophyllite today when I did that meditation, and it just hit me like a sack of bricks. So I'm going to encourage you, I don't want to read about Apophyllite, I'm going to encourage you to go work with that on your own because I feel like it's a stone that when you connect with it, you'll get exactly what you need from it, and I don't really want to put anything in your head about it. So yeah, pile 3. It seems like a time to just like dive a little bit deeper, get that higher perspective, enjoy yourself, and play in your expressiveness, right? So there's a lot there, but I think that it's all great things. And pile 4. Smoky quartz. Snake spirit, time to heal, number 55. This is what I was telling y'all about foundation and health. This came out right away. You know, sometimes it's kind of weird to know, like, oh, okay, like love messages, great. And then to get into it and to realize how multi-layered the experience of love is and how that's needing to come into different people's lives in different ways. This feels like, I'm just going to say what's coming through. You might have a loved one that's going through some health stuff, and so you're needing to show up as more of a supporter, or that could be you as well. You could be the one going through some health stuff and you're needing more support from the people around you. And you might have people trying to tell you what to do and you're just like kindly fuck off because it's not actually helpful. There's a feeling, there's a need for boundaries right now. There's a need for boundary setting. 55 is the number of change. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality is rising in you. Honoring the work you have done to grow, heal, and repair any damage. Celebrate how far you've come. I'm going to be honest, I'm getting like some heavier feelings around this. And so some of you may, depending on when you listen to this, some of you may have gone through a miscarriage. Some of you just may be dealing with some more dense topics within your partnership that's like kind of tough to handle. I'm feeling a lot of gut, sacral, guilt, heaviness, some shame, some frustration, some sadness. It's a time of healing for you and maybe multiple people involved. I can't make this shit up because I didn't look at these cards and they've been face down this whole fucking time. Pile 4. Listen. If this is not loud enough, I don't know what the fuck is going to be loud enough. Healer. The healer. When you are in a time of healing, it sets you up to be your own healer. I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm not going to read from the book because I feel like you guys are learning how to be your own healer right now. I feel like you guys are learning deeper self-sufficiency. This is painful for some of you. I'm feeling that in my solar plexus. I'm feeling it in the heart. There's sadness, there's frustration, there's anger, there's fear. There's a lot of dense feelings here. And the reason that this is happening is it's pushing you into a deeper understanding of how to heal, how to be your own healer. That's not to say don't seek medical help if you're going through, you know what I mean? Oh my God, some of y'all are doing some really deep ancestral healing too. Some of you are putting down a lot that was put on you. And the beautiful thing is that the universe is seeing that and it's helping create balance, but it might have to get more uncomfortable before it feels better, is what I'm getting. You have to find the lightness in this situation. It's very important for you to trust your process right now. I'm going to be really honest with you guys, and I don't know, I mean, whatever, this is coming through, so this is what you're getting. It's very important for you to try to find like the fun and the lightheartedness in every moment that you can. I know that right now maybe there's not a lot of moments like that, but when you can kind of like joke or be lighthearted about something, or you see something beautiful that just feels good, like lean into that more, trust that, and follow it as much as you can. You have 3 of Pentacles, so you're supported. People are going to come together for you and support you through this process. You have King of Wands. You have Justice. I'm feeling like some of y'all have male partners that are like going through some health problems, and this is invoking in you a need to like deal with and heal some things for yourself as well, and just trust that this whole thing, the best possible outcomes are happening, are going to happen, and you need to trust that, and you need to lean into that more, and that's why it's so important for you to cultivate, and part of you just doesn't want to do it. The parts of you that are okay with being miserable don't have room to exist anymore, so you need to learn how to let them go. You need to learn how to direct them out of your field, and I would highly recommend just getting into some deeper energy work at this time, because you have the ability to clear out anything within yourself that is not supporting a really positive change. I feel like I need to leave that there. You got the Sovereign. Yeah, you're learning a lot about your personal abilities. Pile 4, you're learning a lot about sovereignty within self and taking really full, radical personal responsibility. Ooh, there are parts of you that really don't like that. Explore that. There's a lot of activation in the solar plexus and the heart, so there are feelings of victimization and pain and anger, and those are all keeping you from being really sovereign within yourself. You're putting your energy and your focus onto other things. Call your power back. Cut ties with and clear any of that stuff. Tell it that it needs to leave your field. It is not welcome back. It needs to go back from where it came, and it cannot enter back into your space, or it can be transmuted into the light or into the earth. It does not have space around you anymore. Be firm. The other thing about smoky quartz is it's very protective, and I did say getting like clearing out negative energies, negative influences, like get yourself, work with this. I mean, I'm wearing it, you know what I mean? Like, y'all need to take your personal sovereignty more seriously. So if there are any denser like shit feelings that are coming up, you need to question where those come from, and you need to be very direct and firm with the fact that they don't have space to exist within you anymore. You guys need to put your foot down more. That's self-love. Thank you. I'm sitting here, I'm like, why is this in a love reading? You guys are learning how to understand that this is part of love. That things that seem kind of maybe harsh are loving, can be loving. Bottom of the deck is the Star. This is all about healing. This is all about healing. This is all about the healing journey. This is all about you are destined to be in this space and to be going through these things, and there's high potential for you to be helping other people because of what you're going through. I know that was really intense, and I feel like you guys get it. And so just asking for support of clearing and of love and of lighter frequency to move through this whole reading, this whole space, and that all is easily embodied and understood. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are doing good. There's just, this is, if you pick pile 4, this is like an intense time in your life to be learning new layers of love and what that can be. So, I love you guys. I so appreciate all of y'all sitting here and receiving all of this, because sometimes it's not the easiest thing to receive. And for those of you who are receiving these like really beautiful, you know, deep, like other messages, we're all going to go through all of this. We're all going to go through all of it. none of us are exempt from any of these places or these feelings. And so when you're in the good places, just soak in the good places. And when you're in the tougher places, just let yourself be in them, because you're gaining everything you possibly can from that space, so that when you enter into the space of just like lightness and openness and like spring and fresh fertility, newness, excitement, all of those things, that's where you get to embody everything that you received in the tougher spaces. So it all connects in together. But anyway, I'm just sending you all so much love, and I'm so appreciative. If you could please like the video, subscribe, and then comment below how this resonated for you, or what pile you picked. You know, drop an emoji that feels like it goes along with what you received. Any sort of interaction makes a very big difference and helps. Just helps people receive this. So thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And we'll talk soon.